Hey everyone, welcome once again to Storytime with Spidey. It's me, as always, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I know I've been away for a few days, and I'm sure that some of you have missed me, but I'm back. And we're going to pick up where we left off. For those who may not remember, we were reading from this awesome Paw Patrol story. Here we have Mighty Pup Power. In this story, the Paw Patrol came in contact with a strange meteorite that gave them fantastic powers. Yeah, I once knew a guy called Meteor Man who got his powers the same way. But where we left off, the mayor's nephew was bringing the meteor to him so that he could use it for his own selfish purposes. And let's see, let's begin. Sorry. That meteorite can make me super mayor, Mayor Humdinger snickered. Harold used his mighty powers to build a super vehicle. They used it to take the meteorite from City Hall. Mayor Goodway quickly called the Paw Patrol. Here we see the super vehicle. The Mighty Pups got Super Pup outfits and then caught up with Mayor Humdinger and Harold. The mayor panicked and escaped the vehicle through a trapdoor, but Harold continued on his mischievous mission. Mischievous basically means troublemaking. Using his new meteorite powers, he captured Ryder in his Ryder hider and then created a giant robot to stop the Mighty Pups. Ooh. I've had to fight giant robots a time or two in my day. Never care for it. Usually I call for help, like if I can get a hold of Mr. Stark or somebody like that to give me a hand because it's pretty tough. And as strong as I am, I just can't punch through steel like that. Chase had to take the lead. Zuma, make a mini lake in front of him. And Everest, some ice would be nice. The robot slid on the icy lake and totally wiped out. But then the robot got back up. A little fall won't stop my pup rounder upper, said Harold. Super rocket thrusters coming up. The robot became rocket powered. This also reminds me of the giant robot that I've had to fight. There was one time I was fighting one and I just couldn't stop it. So I got on the phone, I called Mr. Stark, and the first thing he started doing was asking me what weapons it had. And the reason why, he wasn't in his suit yet and he wanted to equip his suit with the right weapons. Knowing what you're getting into and being prepared is extremely important. Not just for superheroes, but for everyone. Whenever possible, know what you're getting into and know what you need to do. Using its rockets, the robot quickly caught all the Mighty Pups except Chase. What will Ryder do? Chase asked himself. Ryder says a good leader never gives up, so neither will I. It would be a pretty cool situation if it wasn't so dangerous. Mighty Pups, I have a plan, said Chase. Mighty Marshall, it's time to go hot dog on these nets. Super idea, team leader Chase, said Marshall as his paws began to glow red hot. He melted the nets, freeing the pups. See, that's another thing. Thinking quickly can get you out of a jam. Harold piloted his robot to go after Team Leader Chase. I've got you this time, said Harold, but his helmet fell down over his eyes. Oops. That can be awkward. The robot lurched to the lookout and wrapped his arms and legs around it. Its rockets fired, and the lookout took off, with Ryder trapped inside. Now I'm going to pause for a second here to talk about Harold, because, Harold is very young. And you would think someone so young wouldn't be up to so much evil. But he's following the mayor's lead. And since the mayor is a bad man, he and Harold actually thinks he's so cool, he ends up doing bad things. That's why it's also important to think about who you let be your example. We've got to catch that rocket ship, or we may never see Ryder again, yelped Chase. He quickly formed a plan. Mighty Rocky created an energy tool belt that all the pups could fit inside, and Mighty Sky flew them to the lookout. Really cool. I love how the one who flies is the one named Sky. Inside the lookout, Ryder knew the mighty pups had to get to the meteorite to stop the runaway robot, and he knew just how to help them. That's what makes a good leader, is understanding the situation and thinking about what's the best thing to do. The pups saw something shining on the robot's backpack. "It's the Paw Patrol signal," said Mighty Sky. Chase knew what it meant. "It's Ryder," he exclaimed. That's another word for shouting. "He's showing us that the meteorite is in the robot's backpack." They actually figured it out quickly. "Let's get that meteorite," said Chase. "Rubble, can you reach it?" "It might be a stretch," Rubble said. We call that a pun. "But I'll give it a double Rubble effort." The powerful pup swung up to the backpack and opened it with his claw arm. Then Mighty Rocky used the super vac to suck up the meteorite. "Got it," said Mighty Rocky. Without the meteorite, the robot suddenly lost power and the lookout began to fall. Uh-oh. Chase needed a powerful whirlwind to slow it down. "On it," said Mighty Sky, as she created a super strong spinning wind. This is what she's doing here, going round and round to create this kind of a vortex type deal. The wind slowed the lookout, but it was still falling. They had to think of something else. Chase used his super speed to make the whirlwind even stronger. He ran faster and faster until the lookout finally slowed and landed right where it belonged. The meteorite stopped glowing. The robot had drained its energy, and the mighty pups lost their mighty powers. But they had saved the lookout and Ryder. "You all did a great job, pups," said Ryder. "Especially you, Team Leader Chase." "Thank you for saving Adventure Bay," said Mayor Goodway. "Wherever there's mighty trouble," said Ryder, "just yelp for help." We know that's their catchphrase, yelp for help. That was a fun story. I know a lot of you young ones like the Paw Patrol. Maybe even as much as my lovable self. I enjoyed that, and I really hope that you enjoyed hearing it. Like I said, I've been away for a few days, but I've missed this as much as you've all missed me. And I'll try to do better about that. I obviously can't spend time with you every day because, the world's not going to save itself. And as some of you know, the world is really in need of saving right now. There's a lot of bad stuff going on, and a lot of people are feeling really bad about it. And that's one of the reasons why I do this, to give you something good to feel, something to feel good about in the day. Well, that's going to be it for now. So until next time, when I bring you another exciting tale, I already know what it is, but I'm not telling you. Just know that you're going to enjoy it. So until then, Excelsior! And thanks for stopping by. Till next time.